the 4 championships.
First
like,
of all, let me just say this.
I want to do this shit.
These clowns I'm
what
about to put on here, man.
You know how hard it is.
No, it is.
Some people say, I want to go play baseball.
Right?
Yeah. And then I want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 22 straight.
Coward.
We come to practice, he's on
Take a
one
shot
leg.
at the
Like he was
greatest
hurt the
player
second year, he was
ever.
on one leg the
Man,
whole
that's
year and played
blasphemy.
82 games. Like, and so he practiced every day and he played every game on one leg. And so you're like, man, MJ, why don't you just sit up? How can I be the leader of the team and sit out and y'all going through all the credit? I got to be there.
I twisted my ankle.
Come on, man.
And I had a teammate, David Greenwood. He says, you twist your ankle, young fella. Come over and sit with me. This is you need to. I said, no, man. I'm trying to make a name for myself. There's no way I can sit. I need to get out there and show.
Piss me off.
what I'm
KD's
capable of.
soft.
I
I'm
want
just
to
going to
play.
call
I
it.
want to win. I want to make an impact.
Kevin Durant just crossed a line that nobody saw coming. On LeBron's podcast, he casually threw shade at Michael Jordan while LeBron sat there laughing. They thought nobody would call them out. They were wrong. Because Jordan's response didn't need words, it needed facts. And what he revealed will make you question everything you thought you knew about today's NBA superstars.
Against a team in the Western Conference Finals, up 3-2. Then go on and lose the next 2 games, get kicked out. The team that you lose to goes on and win the NBA championship. So you're a free agent the next year. Instead of saying, you know what, man, I'm finna get in these jokers' ass. No, they knocked me out. He go join them. And win 2 rings. The only 2 he gonna ever win. Because he was playing with some other great players. You gonna talk about Mike? Man, you done lost your fucking mind.
Game podcast was supposed to be real basketball talk from real basketball players. That's how they marketed it. But here's what it actually became. 2 guys sipping wine, gossiping about NBA legends, taking shots at the greatest players who ever lived. And if you pay attention to the episodes, there's always an agenda lurking underneath, always a target. And that target, more often than not, is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. During one episode, a fan asked about the triangle offense. Ron and Katie barely took it seriously, dismissing it as outdated, something that wouldn't work in today's game. Then they started talking about ring culture, how championships are overrated, how it's all anyone talks about. LeBron actually said he doesn't understand why rings are the be-all and end-all of everything in basketball.
I think about what he just said, LeBron said. He don't think about why the rings matter. You left 4 different places chasing rings. And now, when you realize that you can't catch the guy who is the greatest. So now you want to change the narrative and say, well, rings don't matter. Come on, man. That's weak. You are diminishing your legacy, LeBron. You diminishing it. The longer you play, the more you diminish it.
About that for a second. The guy chasing Jordan's legacy is now saying rings don't matter that much, but that wasn't even the worst part. Durant started talking about career longevity. He painted this picture like he was dropping wisdom, talking about how hard the grind is after 10 or 12 years in the league. Then he said it. Some people say, I want to go play baseball. Yeah, and then I want to come back. He paused, smiled, and added, some people say, I'm going to go 22 straight. LeBron started laughing. The camera caught it. He knew exactly what Durant was doing. Comparing Jordan, who retired to play baseball, to LeBron, who's played over 20 consecutive seasons. And in that moment, they weren't just having a conversation. They were making a statement. They were saying Jordan quit. They were saying longevity mattered.
Tired of cheap shop gear that doesn't last? We got you covered.
Talking about Jordan quit. Come on, man.
It's Viper's Black Friday sale, the biggest event of the year. Save up to $200 on the best garage gear in the game. From the Viper chair to
matters more than greatness.
To have a long career, that's the goal, to be in the league for 20 years.
That ain't the goal is to be in the league for 20 years.
Turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% at all times. So, if I burn out, I burn out.
So you don't want to win the ring. You want to just play for 20 years. Come on, stop it.
You like the idea of Jordan coming
So you could be on the bench for 20 years as a bench player.
What do you think of when you hear the term load management thrown around?
It shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. it was something that I felt like, you know, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy.
You know, it's all about winning championships and winning.
Here's the problem with Durant's cute little comment. It completely ignores the context of why Jordan retired in 1993.
Sorry,
and that context changes everything. Jordan didn't wake up one morning and decide, you know what, I'm bored, let me go play baseball. His father was murdered that summer, killed in cold blood during a robbery. James Jordan, the man who pushed Michael to greatness, was gone. And Michael Jordan, at the peak of his powers, walked away from basketball to honor his father's memory and pursue the dream they'd talked about, playing professional baseball. So when Durant casually throws out, some people play baseball with that smirk on his face, he's not just being ignorant, he's being disrespectful. He's reducing one of the most painful moments in Jordan's life to a punchline. And LeBron, sitting right there, laughing along, co-signed it. Let's talk about when Jordan retired. Was it after a first-round playoff exit after getting embarrassed in the finals? No. Jordan retired after winning his third straight championship. He reached the absolute pinnacle of basketball. He did something Magic Johnson never did, something Larry Bird never did, something Isaiah Thomas never did, a three-peat, and he did it while dealing with the grief of losing his father. Basketball experts, former players, fans, they all agree that Jordan's 1991 to 1993 peak was the greatest stretch of basketball ever played. Some call it the best player at his best, so calling that quitting isn't just wrong, it's insulting. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Who's making these comments? Kevin Durant, one of the biggest quitters in NBA history. In 2016, after losing to the Warriors in the playoffs, Durant joined them. He joined the team that beat him, the 73-win team that already had Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green.
Yes.
That move is widely considered the most spineless, gutless decision in league history. If you want to talk about quitting, that's the definition.
Sure.
And it didn't stop there. Since leaving Golden State, Durant quit on Brooklyn, demanded a trade, couldn't handle the pressure. Then he went to Phoenix and quit on them too. He couldn't even last 3 years without demanding out. This is the guy calling Michael Jordan a quitter. Then there's LeBron. When things got tough in Cleveland the first time, he took his talents to South Beach.
Come on, man.
When the Heat started declining in 2014, he bolted back to Cleveland. Then when that didn't work out, he ran to Los Angeles. Every time adversity hit, LeBron found the nearest exit. So for these two to sit on a podcast and mock Jordan for stepping away after a three-peat following his father's murder, that takes a special kind of nerve. The disrespect didn't end with the baseball comment. Durant kept going, talking about how the real goal for an NBA player should be playing 20 years, not winning championships, not MVPs, not maximizing your talent every single season, just longevity.
It's been the Crook Report early in the morning. I'll be back later to talk football. Yep.